Here we go with another shout out Monday evening. Oh, wait a minute. Am I in the right place here? This ain't right, is it? We're going to do something different tonight, and we're going to show you what it is right now. I'm Tom Kovichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things. This channel was created to help other modelers who are in need of guidance in pursuing their dream of building a model railroad. And over the weekend, I've been doing a couple of videos, and there was one section of a Q&A video that I kept on going over, and I said, this section right here will be good enough for its own video. So I'm going to put that in this shout out. We're not going to have a shout out, but this is a shout out to all the newbies in model railroading, because a lot of them ask the same question, and you'll see what it is right here. But if you would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, ding that bell, and you'll be notified whenever I have a new video coming out. And if you're on desktop, you're not getting any notifications because YouTube just isn't giving any notifications out to desktop users. They only give them out to cell phone users. So that's why it's important to ding that bell so you can be notified. So let's get going with what I have right here. Now I have one other thing. Now this comes from many users. Now, and I get them from the comments section. I also get them from email. The first time that I hear anything from these viewers, they say, what's the best DCC system for me? I don't know. I don't know what you're planning on doing. You don't tell me any information. If you're going to ask a question, give me some information that I could give you an educated answer on. If you just ask, what's the best DC system for me? I'm going to tell you, go back to my very first model railroading for beginners. And in that video there, and in a lot of videos after that, I tell you to do your research. Go and check out the different manufacturers that are available so you can have an educated decision on what you want for your model railroad. I can't tell you what is the best for you because it might not be the best for you. I'll tell you what's the best for me. What's good for one modeler may not be good for another modeler. Nobody's the same. Nobody has the same ideas. Nobody has the same level of expertise. Nobody has the same background. Nobody has the same experience. So you can't just say, this is going to be the best for you, just from a statement like, what's the best for me? That can't be answered like that. If you're going to want to know what is the best for you, you have to do the research on your own. You have to go to the manufacturer's websites and read their instruction sheets for everything that they have. Then you can make a decision on what is the best product for you to use on your railroad based on what you like, what you need, what you're going to be using, what your thoughts are on how big your railroad is, what scale it is, what you plan on doing with it. Only you could answer that question for yourself by doing the research. So go ahead and do the research, because nobody's going to be able to tell you what is the best for you because they don't know you. You know yourself the best. You know what you need. You know what you want. So you have to make that own decision on your own by doing the research on the products that are available. There are many products out there. They all do the same thing. They just do it in a different way. They all run your locomotive. They'll all have sound on there some way on the throttle, and they all have a place where you could hook up a programming track. So all of that is the same. You just have to make sure you know what you want out of it and do the research on it for yourself. So that's my answer to all of you that ask me, what is the best DCC system for me, or for the best power pack for DC? Do your research. If you really want to get confused, just go onto a Facebook group and ask that same question. You'll get about 50 different answers from the users on there of why their system is the best system and why you should be using that one there. So get confused and go on those Facebook groups and ask that question. That's it for right now for this messed up version of Shout Out Monday evening. We'll be back to normal next Monday. But in the meantime, I have a video coming out on Tuesday, which is the rest of the Q&As that I had in this part. I just left this part out to have a standalone video on its own. But anyway, that on Tuesday, and I have another one coming out on Wednesday that I worked on last week, and it has to do with DCC++. So take a look for that. And we'll see you.